cool on that.
Miss Rachel is so annoying to me.
Right.
She literally be getting on my nerves.
Come on, people. We're still in our gym attire. You know what I mean?
Attire.
Hopefully the power don't go back out. It's storming right now, y'all.
I know.
We'll see who all tune in. We didn't even announce our live coming today.
Right, maybe we should have done that.
New live on your channel. Awaken Truth is live. Where y'all at? It's Friday. I know y'all out and about.
As you should be. Or maybe they're inside because it's raining.
What up, what up, what up?
Ah!
There we go.
MJ, what's up?
What's going on, MJ? Bunny SB, what's going on? We pretty good. How you feeling on this Friday?
We have had a busy day today.
Yeah, we just got in from the gym and grocery store.
Yeah.
It's Atlanta rain right now. Oh, thanks, Rich. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So if the let us know if our connection or anything go out. It's storming right now.
Right.
And the power might go out. I don't know. We'll still be on here. So if it gets slow, let us know.
It's not gonna go out.
Ayo! Gotta say that in a New York accent. Ayo!
Why? He's not from New York.
No, but New York can say that.
Okay.
Ayo!
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Feeling good. Enjoy the sunshine.
sunshine.
Oh, lucky you.
It never rains in Southern California.
Oh my gosh, I want to be in California right now. Atlanta
For
is doing
real.
the most. Hey, it's Nia from Cleveland. I'm a singer and we are about to take the stage.
Oh,
What?
snaps.
But just wanted to say hey since y'all popped up on my
Yo,
phone.
salute from Cleveland.
Congratulations. Have amazing,
Yeah,
an amazing
shut that
performance.
down.
We know you're going to do great.
It's
What's
raining in St.
up,
Louis.
Owen K?
What's going on?
Oh, it's raining in St. Louis too.
Yup.
Oh, thank you. He said you
Appreciate
two are
that.
so beautiful.
Thank
Sup, beautiful
y'all.
people. Oh, you guys are
Jimmy
so
London
nice.
always hit us up. What's happening?
Yeah, she does. You're
don't
welcome.
shut it down.
Shut it down. You're
It's
gonna
the
do great.
one.
It's
Minnesota, Midwest, all through here.
right. It's finally
Chilly
chilly
out
out
here.
here. I've been dying in this.
That's crazy. Is the fact it's chilly somewhere in almost July.
In Massachusetts, MJ?
Yep.
Is he in Massachusetts?
That's the only mass I know. Mass destruction. That's the only other mass.
It's been hot here.
Y'all been cooking.
MJ said I'm beautiful too. You're so goofy.
For real. Seattle.
I can't wait until all of us link up because I just feel like MJ's funny.
For real.
Seattle in the house.
Y'all vlogging the wedding.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right. We haven't thought of it. But yeah.
We're so excited. Everybody keeps looking at me like, are you stressed out about it? Because I'm not.
No, we did it our way.
Yeah.
I think it's if you set these expectations
Right.
of what people say wedding gotta be, you feel like you gotta meet something. If you do it your way, because us in general, we don't really go by society's rules. Like
Sure don't.
we go off our vibe, especially if you're trying to impress people out here somewhere. Like, man, you ain't shooting in the gym with us. You're not
Yeah.
at the table,
But we might
Yeah.
definitely vlog that. That's kind of a fun
Yeah.
vibe.
have
There'll
you got
definitely
baby
be a
on,
video.
bro? No, we just left the gym, man.
Because your face all shiny. Listen,
Right.
we've been using new skincare products, okay?
I got what's that?
Tallow.
What is it? It feel like clay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Why?
I can't even think of it now. It'll come to me. It's real simple ingredients though.
I'm so mad that I'm...
African, it ain't the black soap. It's something else. Now I want to go up there and get it.
Dang, what's it called?
It's like shea butter or something.
Yeah, African shea butter.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yup.
Diddy vibes. Oh no.
Right. Don't make me cook you on this live because I got jokes. You don't want to do that.
You don't wanna do it.
I'll let you know.
Pop Twitty. What's that? I don't know what that means, Trenton. Can anyone see that What are you talking about? Where?
What?
Where is there a spider?
Babe, relax.
I hate bugs.
What are you
I hope there's no spider back there.
No, we don't really know no JWs really that we talk to besides like, I mean, my mom is disfellowship, but she's still going. My sister, she ain't baptized, but
Yeah, we have a few
Yeah.
JWs going, like from the family. Love how
What's the
truthful
occasion
y'all are.
tonight?
Thank you.
appreciate that. We don't really have a topic. We're gonna kind of wing it, really. We kind of, what, babe?
Babe, stop. Somebody keeps saying there's a spider on
Babe,
the
there's
TV.
no spider on the TV.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Look, I had to keep looking back.
Right, you tripping.
No, they said that.
Babe, there's no spider on the TV. Stop looking, babe. There's no spider up there.
I'm gonna
You are
look.
tweaking.
Listen, I'm not trying to have no spider jump on my head, okay?
He got kids on his shirts, and I got you on my nuts. Going somewhere. Bro, you better be glad you ain't got no picture up. I'll fry you up on here. They just see us do regular YouTube. Like, no, bro, I do the jokes for real.
He does. He can roast, okay?
Right. Last
I
name is
love you guys
Stafford.
acting skit. It was so cool. Which one? The one about the relationship thing?
Oh, probably the one on what's the name's? Yeah, Giovanna's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you. That was fun. It was out of our element, so it was definitely super fun.
Right.
Like Team Michael B. Jordan, calm down. What is up with these folks?
Y'all want to have a cooking contest? His name is Dancing on the Sun.
Oh.
I don't think you want to make no jokes with a name like that, my guy. Mr.
What's worse?
Walking on Sunshine.
What's
I think
worse?
cockroaches are just considered like, ugh.
Cockroaches are way worse.
Yeah, versus spider.
I cannot deal.
Right.
I loved your interview with It's Giving. Oh, thank you. It was really fun. She's a sweetheart.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
she
they're
down
trying
to
to
earth.
they're trying to get me. Let's go. Don't get choked out, bro. You can tell.
I doubt that, bro.
Literally, they
Literally
tried
doubt
it.
that, bro. You can tell by the forehead he's got big dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do.
And it's always the ones with no picture.
I swear. Yeah, there are so many trolls in here.
Right.
Where'd that come from?
For real, I'm telling you, you don't want to cook with me, man. I'll do this. What?
You guys are a beautiful couple. I don't know what this person keeps saying. Can you grab the
Bruh.
camera from a Lamar Jackson? What does that mean?
Man, you didn't put it like 4 times.
No, like 20.
Right.
Anyways, what are y'all up
Right,
to
what else y'all
tonight?
got going on?
Make sure y'all like the video.
Salute.
Okay.
Right, we just now
period.
getting used to this.
I know. This is only our second time going live on here, but the first time was pretty fun. So.
Yeah, we just wing it. Y'all bring up the topics and we go from there.
Uh-huh. Y'all seem to have a good vibe together.
I appreciate it.
And
Yeah, we just do our due diligence on here.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to Florida.
Oh, it's a couple swap. What?
Right.
What is going on?
Right, we got all the weirdos on here tonight.
Matching color. Yeah, we just went to the gym, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna match you today.
Right, we usually orange and green is like our main colors, it seems like.
Literally. MJ, are you gonna go to is it Jerron's having a meetup
In Vegas.
Well, he's having a meetup in Vegas this year.
In
and
Atlanta
then
next year.
Atlanta next year, which will be at the Atlanta one. So
Yeah, since we here.
what's up, Rictus?
I guarantee homie got a Sanford and Son hairline talking about hair with no
He's
picture up.
Why are you talking back to the bar?
Because I like to cook.
What is your wedding colors? We're doing
Green, beige, gold.
Yep.
Yep.
It's gonna
They
be
are
fire.
hella weird. It's cool though.
She looks like a... That's weird. I used to get Zendaya for a little while, but what I have been getting recently is Sweetie, which I don't see either one of them, but I have been getting
You're right, especially if you
Sweetie
get it
lately.
often.
Sweetie has been a common one that they say that I look like.
Uh-huh. Shout out to you and your mom. Appreciate it. Do I play video games? And a little bit. I used to back in the day, and then I got away from them for, let me see. 07 is when I kind of stopped. Then I started like in 2022, but not consistently. Like I'll play here and there when I got time. But no. One day I'm going to get into them like full-fledged. But I feel like I done missed so much that it's like, that's how I am with games.
Right.
Yeah.
MJ said that he won't be there. He's the typical broke Puerto Rican.
Dang, no, don't manifest
No.
that, man. You get into the baggage claim, especially on here.
Period. You're the rich Puerto Rican, okay? That's what we put out there.
Yep. Let's all hang out on Facebook about the witnesses.
To her just now, she would be a great... Oh, okay, Owen,
Okay.
who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe if they want to reach out to us, they can reach out to us on Instagram if they would like to do an interview. We would love to interview them.
Yep. See what else we missing on here.
Def Zendaya, congrats. That's your twin. I don't know about that.
All right. He had enough of him, didn't he? Do I like NFL? No. I talked about this on TikTok. I don't really care for sports no more. Like once I realized in the NBA and NFL is just like WWE, like it's strictly for entertainment, but it's all controlled and it's kind of like I don't know. Once I realized it was all like kind of fixed, it wasn't interesting no more.
I think we have Jehovah's Witnesses in here, y'all.
Why?
I don't know. Why would you follow an ex-JW page if you're a Jehovah's Witness? I would like to know.
Yes, the NFL is controlled too. All of it. I know it's hard to believe. It's like when you find out WWE was fake. Yeah, NFL, it's all entertainment. About
Did you
the
guys
British? No.
Yes, I
didn't
was
see that
just
one.
watching that one because somebody had posted it. It was Lloyd Evans had posted it about the British Parliament and how there is a guy there who's an ex-JW and he's one of like the top ranking something, but he went out and he spoke about Jehovah's Witnesses and about CSA cases and everything, and he was basically telling them like you know, this is a cult. They have the 2 witness rule, and it's a big deal.
It.
Yes.
Oh no, I
haven't gotten to finish the video, but I would like to.
Yep.
I just recently heard about it.
Wally
hi Sue.
Wally be on top of it.
Who?
Somebody said Wally made a video of it. Wally is always, I think usually when the
Wally?
topic come out, he usually like the first one I see that really tap into it.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of our
Yeah, happy with OKC. But I don't watch basketball no more.
What's OKC?
Oklahoma.
Oh.
They just won. But no, the last basketball game I sat and watched was Kobe's last game.
Thank you, Trayvon. He said you guys are so beautiful together.
Appreciate it.
What?
He was a former JW. He's the youngest member. Oh, wow.
Youngest member of parliament. So he left
See?
early. Wow.
I like seeing young people get out early.
I do too.
They recognize Jesus as Lord and Savior, not the governing body.
Period. God bless you guys in Jesus Christ. Oh my. Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. Misery loves company.
Sure do.
Yep.
Do y'all think the CSA stuff will hit the U? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think down the line, you know, I don't know because the government, I gotta watch how I say this because they shut a live down. The government has a way of not giving people harsh sentences for that in the States. Versus like drug trafficking, you'll get way more time for something like that.
Yeah.
And people like that get like probations and slaps on the wrist. So.
And it's also heavily dependent on race.
Yeah, so I don't know. They seem to get away with that. And it seemed like it's a money thing too, especially shoot, Hugh Hefner and people like that. Like, come on. They all get away with stuff like that, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yep.
Desde Paraguay. What's up from Paraguay?
What it do?
Hello, Godwin. Yeah, it would be a great video to do. Yeah, I think we are going to do that video. We just have to go and research it some more, you know, pull up some articles and everything.
Didi will become a JW in prison. Y'all silly.
Bunny said, do you guys plan on kids after marriage?
Yeah, down the line.
Of course. Y'all got these JWs in the chat, man. I know. I did not even know JWs followed us.
But this is the thing. You don't watch things you're not interested in. Especially alive. Like, I'm not going to sit and watch something I don't like unless I like it or I'm interested. So, yeah, it's like you kind of telling yourself watching stuff like that.
Facts, I agree.
How we doing, man? We doing pretty swell. It's Friday.
We got
to
the
go
whole
to the
weekend.
gym and everything. Yep, we in the States. ATL with it.
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, though, and he's originally from Ohio.
Yep.
These folks are haters.
Right.
JWs
Literally.
follow every channel. I got a couple on my... Man, we
Why?
have this... I don't know. We have this one on our Instagram. He comments on everything.
Ain't it the Man of Steel dude?
Yes.
Did y'all get the Man of Steel dude on y'all stuff? What about MJ?
And then he brought it over to my personal Instagram. I said, oh no, you got to go.
Like, bro, you gotta leave me alone.
Yeah, you got to go. I'm sorry.
Said what part of PA?
Pittsburgh. That's where I am. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's what's up.
If you're a JW in this live, why are you displeasing Stephen Letts, okay?
Literally, Daddy Steven told y'all not to watch stuff like this.
Hello from Arizona.
Philly. Penn Hills.
Oh!
I remember passing through that area, I think. Ain't it like an exit somewhere out there?
So technically I'm from Oakdale, Pennsylvania, which is like a small city outside of Pittsburgh, but
Texas. What part of Texas? It's DJ Screw birthday today, I believe.
I really want to go to, we haven't visited Texas. We'd like to go. Oh, she said she's in Nashville, Tennessee. Any ex-JWs that would like to meet up? Y'all definitely gotta do meetups.
For real. Especially, I'm trying to think, how many other big pages, like ex-JW pages, is it? Because people should be able to host different ones in a section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I would tell you guys to do is join the Facebook groups, because they tend to have a lot of people like ex-JW meetup type of groups on there. What is the one called that's really popular?
I don't know.
The Liberati.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember I started hearing about that in DC.
Yeah, if you guys aren't on the page Liberati, you should definitely get on there.
Yeah.
And we've kind of started our own here in Atlanta, where we have like a little group of witnesses that we do. Witnesses.
Ex-witnesses. Shout out to Ava. Ava's like the plug on that.
Ava is such a silent, like behind the scenes type of girl, but like she is tapped in.
Yep.
And she won't probably see this, but
stay positive. Appreciate it. I trolls.
Can see Mexico from my house.
Dang.
Oh, if you're not on Facebook, you should get on Facebook, because they have a lot of meetup pages on there.
Oh, he's shouting out the Liberati. Yep. Liberated Consciousness. Yeah, shout out to Rita and Mike.
Liberated. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Good job, MJ.
MJ tapped in.
Twinsies. Yes, we are twinning today.
Yep, on the color schemes. You dig? What else y'all got going on? What's some topics y'all want to hear? We're going.
We were gonna talk about politics.
Yeah, we'll do like 90. We're gonna play 90-second rant.
Okay.
Give us one. We'll do like 90 seconds on it. Give us some good ones.
Oh, we don't mind the haters. All attention is good attention.
What Easy say? All publicity is good publicity. Especially if you got something going, people gonna hate. They got to. Don't nobody hate on losers. From Florida. What's your age? I'll be having to think now. Like, how old am I? I'm 31.
I'm 26. I turned 27 this year. And he turns 32 in a couple weeks.
Cajun crawfish boil or Texas. I'm not a crawfish boil. Side note, I seen when they came from on TikTok, so I'm extra cool on crawfish.
He doesn't like crawfish. He doesn't like shrimp. He doesn't like lobster. He doesn't like crab.
I don't like dirt food.
Bottom eaters.
Yeah, it's like water roaches. I like them. Witnesses who want a regular Pioneer. I go to Bethel. Hell no, not me. Bethel. I never wanted to do because it wasn't no. It don't sound bad. It wasn't no money involved in that.
No, there wasn't.
And I started working right out of high school, so I wasn't about to not get paid.
And you had an apartment since you were what, like
20 or 21. So that was something I wasn't down for. But I did like auxiliary pioneer, and I did want to serve when the need was greater. But that stuff, like Bethel.
He wanted to be in a foreign congregation. He wanted to be in the Spanish congregation.
Yo, but I ain't want to pioneer. No, I'm cool on that.
I did though. I wanted to regular pioneer, and I wanted to. A lot of people were telling me like I should do Bethel with the little movie acting in Bethel and stuff, but that's not ever what I wanted to do. What I really wanted to do was serve where the need was greater. But in the back of my mind, what it really was, like the root of that was that I wanted to be able to travel. Yeah. And then I found out that people who serve where the need is greater don't always go to great places.
No, you got to go where they tell you.
Some people go to Utah, Connecticut. I don't want to go there. I'm trying to go like overseas.
Like Celeste and her husband that went to Alaska.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody said, oh, that's a good one. Democrat or Republican?
If I were to choose?
Neither. It's the same thing.
It's the same. They're controlled by the same people.
Yeah. It's the illusion of giving you that you have a choice in the matter, but you don't. In everything, you got to think of just a regular business. a business has a plan for next year and the year after. They don't just wing it. And so you can't take a country and think, all right, we'll figure out who's going to be in charge next year and then we'll go from. No, they already got this stuff picked out, and you give people the illusion that they think of it. If we are billionaires, why would I trust you to control my money?
Yeah.
Why would the people in power, give you the power to take the power away?
That's true.
That doesn't make sense. We make the rules. Even if you vote for something that goes against what I don't want to happen, I got the power to change it. Be like, nah, we're not doing that.
I think the problem too is, oh, I'm sorry, babe.
I was gonna say, and then just look at everybody who tried to make the world a better place. What happened to them?
Exactly.
They got rid of them.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, they got you up through Malcolm X, Fred Hampton. All of these people that come forward and try to do something positive, all of a sudden they get them out the way.
Yeah.
And that's what I say when people try to pick between this candidate and this one. If like the thing with Kamala Harris, if her goal was to help the black community, you think they would have let her run and get that far? No, get out the way.
I think of the two, she would have probably been a better option. But at the end of the day, everything that is shown in the media is propaganda. You know what I mean?
It's not real.
They're gonna feed us the information that they want us to know, and to spike the kind of emotions that they want to spike out of us. And that's from both sides. They purposely pin the sides against each other so that they can't find a middle ground. But the truth is, in my opinion, is that the Republicans have great points and the Democrats have great points, but they're so far on opposite ends of the spectrum when it needs to be more balanced. Like, everything doesn't have to be a fight about every single topic. Like, sometimes you are right, sometimes they are right, and there's this middle ground that they can come to, but they'll never do that because again, it's propaganda.
Yeah, you can't. A middle ground will make things too easy. No, we need to keep y'all fighting. We need to keep everybody divided.
Yeah.
As long as you keep it that way. It's like, I always use the example of if I own 2 restaurants and I give them different names, but you never see me, and I have y'all argue about who got the best sandwich.
At the end of the day, they're going to both places.
It don't matter. It's the same thing. I just split the names up to give you an illusion that it's 2 different things, but no.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. Let me see.
Baton Rouge.
Okay, Baton Rouge.
BR.
Dang, we missed a lot.
Miss Janine, what's going on?
Oh, somebody said, I faded, but I have a high functioning special needs young adult son looking for friends outside the corporate. You can find them.
Yeah, there's
and
people everywhere.
I would say, focus on things that you actually like to do, and that will attract people who are more aligned with, your values.
Yep.
Hi, Miss Janine. Thank you so much. I am, okay.
Korea, dang, that's what's up.
Someone said you guys both have too much brain cells for a YouTube live. Okay.
Appreciate it. Same here. 14.
My son's in Korea. He loves it. That's awesome. Same here. Babies at 14. Regular pioneer at 15. Shunned at 19. Reinstated at 21. Apostate at 36.
That's a story.
Wow, that's a long break.
Yeah.
What happened in that? I'm curious. What happened in that time period? Like, what made you wake up? Watch the channel. The truth is. Okay. Okay. But marginalized people, Dems are much better for LGBTQ, Blacks.
By illusion.
But yeah.
Republicans keep everybody divided. They both keep everybody divided.
Yeah. I made it this time. What's up, Ray, the ex-Hoj? I think women have wieners. Okay. Are you AI?
They said these people are alive. Yup.
What is that?
What we chatting about?
From New Orleans, what's up?
Wow.
Love from Delhi, India. We got India
Dang,
in the
people
house.
from everywhere. All right.
I love that. Would you go back to the organization for $1 million?
Hell
no.
nah.
It's never that
Nah,
deep. We can
it
make $1
ain't-
million on our own.
For real. This is actually a topic we was going to talk about. Why do you think so many ex-JWs become atheists? Because as a Jehovah's Witness, you already kind of look at everything. You kind of look at the hypocrisy in other religions, but not yours.
Yeah.
And you kind of see firsthand like how money hungry a lot of preachers and reverends are, how a lot of priests hypocritical, how a lot of the members are hypocrites, how priests are a bunch of perverts. But you don't look at Jehovah's Witnesses that way. But once you realize the one thing that's supposed to be the truth ain't the truth, you question everything. Now you don't want to be bamboozled. So everything you come across, you look at the history of it, you look at the detail of it, and you realize it's the same formula. Everybody claims to have the truth. And you realize like a lot of this stuff is made up. Like no matter what religion you belong to, nobody gets special blessings.
And to be honest, well, I think everybody gets special blessings, but it's a everybody thing. It's not like marginalized to a certain group of people. You know what I mean? It's just people in general. And I think that what happens with religion is it's a feel-good kind of thing, especially at the beginning. It's like faith is a feel-good thing. And what happens when they leave and they're waking up, it's like, okay, now I want to take a deep dive and do a comparative study between this religion and like, where did this come from? What's the history of this religion? And it's question after question after question to where it leads them to maybe none of these religions are actually the truth. Maybe the truth is spirituality. Maybe the truth is oneness with people. You know what I mean? Oneness with self. Maybe there's a lot more to this life than just what religions are showing you.
Yep, than belonging to a group.
And also, I think religions teach you to seek externally on what it is that you need versus internally.
Yep.
Somebody said religion equals bondage. I agree.
Yep, it does. Somebody, that's so true. Somebody had asked us about when it was time to vote, and it's like, shoot, you leave one cult and join another one. That's kind of what it is, which it makes sense because you stripped away from your community and you looking to belong somewhere. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people fall into. So they put faith into a government. But shoot, it's like if you know a person has let you down over 40 times, when do you stop trusting them? And we didn't have how many presidents? Almost 50. And nothing ever changes for the people. It only helps the people that's in power. But so you should catch on to the pattern of it's only about helping them. It's not. You need people at the bottom to keep the people at the top rich.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so true. If everybody were taught to do the self-development and to look internally and realize that intrinsically you have the answers, right?
Yep.
If everybody were taught to be there wouldn't be the 1%, the 10%, and then the 90%.
No.
Everybody would be a 1%er because it's a different kind of mindset that not everybody can have, right?
Yep.
A lot of the times, even the people who are like the 1%ers, their thought pattern on like spirituality and religion and stuff, usually they'll be focused on a religion because it's good for their business, not necessarily because they're friends with the pastor in charge, right?
Yep.
It's not necessarily because they believe in the doctrine. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a business.
Yeah. Once you realize it, it's wild.
Yeah.
Somebody said I always had questions, but was such a people pleaser. Finally had a true spiritual awakening in 2020. 2020 was the year, I'm telling you, and discovered the ex-JW community this year, long story short.
Yeah.
No, 2020 was a huge awakening for so many people. And I think not even just for religions, but people in general, like really went through this awakening in 2020 because they had time to slow down and to feel out who it is that they are.
Yeah. As somebody said, Jesus is the only way. You have to say for you.
For you. And
But
that's
everybody
okay.
else doesn't believe in the same thing, and that's fine. But forcing others to accept your religion that's not how it goes.
So, MJ said, I'm against religion and church. However, I've been helping out a pastor with his camera equipment and podcast setup. I'm going to be on his podcast explaining my...
Oh, that's hard.
Dope.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
want to see that. Let us know when you get that going off, too.
Yes, we would love to watch it.
Yeah.
I like how when Job was suffering, God was all like, STFU, you will never understand me or be able to comprehend a God. That's
My
terrible.
thing is, once his family and stuff was gone, like, how you just going to give him a new one?
Yeah, come on.
like,
Like,
no,
as
that's
if he... But you know what? That's what they teach. Okay, Jehovah's Witnesses teach, like, for paradise, for example. If your loved ones don't make it into paradise, it's like, Oh, don't worry about it.
You won't
Jehovah's
remember 'em.
going to wipe your memory clean anyway. You're not going to remember those people.
And it's a good thing. Like, no,
That's not good.
That's messed up.
That's very messed up. Like, think about that. Hey, my favorite couple. What's up, Cassandra?
What's
the
up?
truth.
What's up?
Keeping people thinking that the power lies outside of themselves keeps them controllable.
We always say that because
Life of intent, and I like your name. I
Yep.
like your name on here.
literally, if the treasure is inside of your house and I convince you the treasure is buried in the neighborhood, you would never look in the house. You'd be digging up your yard, the neighbor's yard, and you won't find nothing, so you keep looking, keep looking.
That's so
Whole
true.
time is here.
That's so true.
That's
babe.
why yoga and meditation is considered demonic.
And I didn't know that they even considered yoga and meditation demonic in some Christian denominations too. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a thing that was just for Jehovah's Witnesses, but even some Christians consider it to be demonic.
A lot of them do.
And what's so crazy is if you go back to the history of these things, like colonizers came through all of these areas in the world, wiped out these people's cultures and what their path was to God, different practices that they had with God, right? And they wiped them clean and basically told them everything that you're doing is demonic. You need to be doing this.
Yep.
And that's how Christianity really swept through the world.
Christopher Columbus got permission from the Pope that if anybody isn't, or if anybody is pagan, you are allowed to enslave them. Pagan meaning against their Christianity. That's how it is spread.
Yep. Hey, y'all from Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, you're
What up?
close.
What up?
My dad is in his 70s and it breaks my heart. He spent his life in the cult.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but
It's
if
everybody's
he's
journey.
yeah, if he's happy in it, what can you do?
All right, we'll catch up with you, MJ. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, Happy Boa Snake. Bye, MJ.
Mandela effect. Uh-huh.
Quantum entanglement is awakening a lot of folks. That's so true.
True.
He's been learning a lot about quantum physics, which has been
I
interesting.
was born to raise. Just at 18. Dang. Young. Take both of my kids.
Left them and my ex behind. I watched a ton of your videos and they always help me work through
Yeah.
everything.
We're glad we can help out.
Appreciate that. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father. Okay. I promise to
believe.
God, to your religion and belief here. Hilarious. Evening, everyone. Florida here. My wife and I just put our daughter.
Dang, I'm sorry to hear that.
We were both born in a ministerial servant for 10 years. We just woke up, stopped going to the hall, and stopped turning in time. P-MOBA out. Wow. We're so
That's a
sorry to
lot.
hear that. I'm sorry.
Brazil. 2 from Brazil.
From Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
Hi from Brazil. What's up? We watch your videos. Thank you for them. Of course, JW Apostate family. And I'm really sorry to hear about that. What up, though? Caught alive. What's up?
What's happening?
What do you guys believe in?
Freedom.
We talked about this a bit in our last live video, but me personally, I'm an omnist. I think that there is truth in every religion, but I don't find any of the religions to be the only source of truth. I think that there's many paths to God, and I don't care to choose one path or the other. But I do resonate a lot with like different Hindu beliefs, like karma, like karmic law, universal laws, things like that. You know, the pendulum effect.
Like the Kabbalion.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, in a nutshell, like I don't believe in any particular group or the ideology that they taught us of a God. Like I don't believe there's a man who has a book of rules with a selected group of people.
Yeah.
Like I don't believe in that. I believe in a higher consciousness that we are also a part of. I look at all of us. I always compare to take different bottles, shapes and sizes, and then take the ocean water and pour the water in each bottle.
Yeah.
The water represents the soul. All of us are souls from the same source inside of different bodies having a human experience. And we die, and boom, we don't have the answers to that. Everybody likes, just for their own comfort, to come up with an idea on what happens, but nobody can prove anything outside of what we know or what happened before we were born or after we die.
Yeah.
So for comfort, we just make things up and stick to it just to be able to live through life. But that's something we don't have the answer to. And that's also the beauty of life is from day one, you are born with no knowledge, and society has rules, your family has rules, school teaches you and molds you different ways.
Yep.
And you have to break free of that and understand who you are.
Yep.
And hopefully you figure it out. I wonder about reincarnation. Like, if you figure it out, do you pass the level once you leave? Or if you don't figure it out, do you got to come back and figure it out again? Because we all have deja vu moments. So that's my beliefs. But as far as like a man that has books that used to talk to people and used to do miracles, and now none of us can see talking snakes or people splitting oceans in half. Like, I don't understand. Once the cameras came around, the miracle stopped and he stopped speaking down to people. Like, it's a hell of a coincidence, especially if I got to pay you money to learn about this ish.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like each religion has pieces of the truth, right? Because in every religion you'll find similar stories, you know, but with maybe different character names. But like the basis of the stories are the same, especially whenever you get into the study of theology and things like that. You start to notice a lot of the similarities through all of them.
Like the Book of Osiris and then the Jesus story. It's like this is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oops.
We're catching up. Religion was never a need for me. Oh,
it was
passed
like
it.
Tupac. Oh, that's
Religion was never
that's
a
funny.
need for me. I spent 65 years in my church and never believed in God.
Iowa, old snaps.
Cedar Rapids. Actually, I want any ex-JWs wanted. That's pretty cool.
For real.
I remember when the Revelation book dropped. It was like 2.
Bro, that's hilarious. Cause that was major.
Somebody said all these Brazilians. Wow, we got a lot of Brazilians in the chat. I love it. Hey y'all, yes, 2020 was the year. Made me think more critically. Steve Drabig, he hits us up on Instagram sometime. What's up? Okay.
You guys don't understand.
I don't know who that is.
Everybody always tells us when people don't believe in the Bible, they tell you to read the Bible. That's usually when people stop believing in the Bible, is when they read the Bible for themselves versus letting somebody tell them what to believe in the book.
Yeah.
So I already did that.
Life of intent. It's funny. Note, I'm studying to be a spiritual coach to help others discover their personal truths through intuition. That's pretty
cool.
dope. How has
you
that
got
been?
a dope journey going on.
Well, her name is Life of Intent. We should have known that.
Yep.
My grandma told me after I left, I don't know what I'm missing leaving the JW. That's how they are.
You ain't missing nothing. Dang, it's crazy when people say we help them wake up.
That's
Man,
so
appreciate that.
You guys look like NPCs. We look like AI. I appreciate y'all wisdom, true definition of greatness. Appreciate
it, likewise.
Beautiful couple, thank you.
Yep, salute.
What do you guys think will be the next new light, rule change? Mother's Day celebration?
We was just talking about, like, think they gonna let the Black witnesses do Juneteenth?
That would be crazy.
Right.
They would be attracting, more minority groups maybe. I think maybe birthdays.
It's a new holiday. Like, what's going to be Jehovah's rule against that?
I think maybe either they'll allow for... Oh, are we going to start doing predictions? I think maybe birthdays.
Maybe.
One big tree, unlimited branches, same source of connection. Yep. I love that.
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah.
Western country. It's a lot to do with the book.
That's very true. He said Western country had a lot to do with what books they felt was suitable. And it was a control mechanism, you know?
It was.
They created the book at the end of the day. They took like true ancient scrolls, took the pieces that they wanted out of them, added some fluff, and put it out to control people.
Why do ex-JWs sometimes blame God for the faults of the religion? Some people don't believe in the God thing. I'll keep y'all entertained while Baby's over there. So why do ex-JWs sometimes blame God? Are you talking about us or people in general?
I think I'm talking about people in general.
All right, so for those that believe in God, if God is controlling this religion, then why are bad things happening in it? If God is supposed to have a selected group of people, why aren't these people protected, especially children? And if these elders are selected by God, why is God picking these type of elders just not doing their job? So that's another reason. Let's see. Responsible people for their own actions. He can stand excuses like religion. And that's like that clip David Banner was saying about the devil. You say, ain't no devil, you the devil. They give you the devil so you cannot be accountable for your own actions and point at other people and say, or the devil did this, the devil made me do that. No, it was you. You did that. You your own devil. Okay, good night. The power is in darkness. Do you think they'll ever have two black brothers in the governing body? They need it's due because I want to say Samuel Hurd got there in like 1999. They are due.
All holidays allowed, up to your conscience. You know what? That might be right.
I can see that one.
How about I just met a JW girl the other day that said she doesn't like, there's no problem with tattoos in the witness world. And I was so mind blown. I'm like, I didn't learn about that until after we left, that it was like a conscious matter.
God gave humans conscious to choose right from wrong. That's your opinion.
Conscious to choose. Yeah. The journey has been amazing. I'm grateful for being able to leave, begging the overly critical and judgmental mindset of the call and love and accept and see people for who they truly are and to help. That's dope. The fact that you still have a spirit of wanting to help people and everything like that, that's amazing.
What do you guys do to refill your cup? Give it so much to others. Hello. Well, you can't dump everything into everybody else because then you'll end up empty. You just give what you can. But always, you gotta always have something here. Because if I'm empty, what can I help everybody else with?
Yeah.
You gotta do what works for you and your power, but don't drain yourself. That's not beneficial.
And for us, there's different ways that we're able to fill our own cups up. Like even simple things like going to the gym and stuff, that's something that is like personal time where you're working on yourself. We like to try to attain as much knowledge as we can. We read books. That is something that helps fill your cup up. Doing things for other people, that helps fill your cup up, you know? And you don't do it to the point of draining yourself. And I think women, whenever you feel good inside of your skin, men too, but women, when you feel good inside of your skin, like you get ready for the day, get your nails done, you know what I mean? Get yourself, you know, however feels good to you, then that's part of also filling your cup up. And taking your own personal time. Jeez.
That proud.
Which one are you reading? And sit next to me.
What?
Okay. I've never had the imagination it takes to believe in a God. Wow, even whenever you were a Jehovah's Witness?
Or were you one? Why did God make me though?
That's maybe God didn't make you. Maybe you made yourself. Maybe you decided to come down and have a human experience and allow this life to teach you some kind of lesson. I don't know.
So when you go back, that's something that we can only come up with an idea on, but nobody can prove it. It seems so genuine. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mara Watson.
I love it. Thank you.
I told you, trolls are good publicity. Yeah, I figured you was never a JW. Salute to you. You didn't waste your time on none of that stuff.
Yeah, good for you.
You get played up every day.
I think it's different too. What I've come to realize too is I feel like if you were raised in religion, there's a different level of like expectation from you versus if you find religion later on in life, it's this like amazing awakening experience because you finally have a source of spirituality, right?
Yep.
And that journey is different than one where you're raised in it.
You forced to believe something that you didn't find on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Tasley, what's going on? What up? What
What is
up?
up?
We'll get us another 5 minutes. Any final ones on here?
We're about to hop. Dang, it's been 45 minutes. I'm telling you, every time we do a
blow
live,
by.
we were like, okay, let's just hop on here for a quick 20-25 minutes.
Yup.
And every time it's like 45.
Religion should be humanity. I agree. Life itself. No, we're not Christians.
We're not. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
JW culture is kind of like, oh wait, what is Hodge? I see that in your ex-Hodge. House of Jerusalem?
In the computer, was when it's deleted Instagram because he saw a woman wearing workout clothes.
No, yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
We can't wait to react to these videos. If anyone if anybody has the convention videos, please send them to us because we would love to react to them. I seen that video and I'm like, I want to react to this. But
People are so weak-minded in that religion to where you can't even see somebody in some workout clothes.
Remember, there was that big thing about sisters not wearing leggings for a long time.
My brother told me Jehovah helped him stay awake at the assembly after praying.
Shauna, that's you know Shauna, babe. We met her at the first ex-JW.
Oh yeah. What's
Meetup.
up? What's up? Oh, okay. House of Jacob.
What did you say about Waffle House?
Somebody says overrated.
Oh,
It's cool.
I like Waffle House.
We
I like
had
their
it in
peanut
the
butter
Midwest.
waffle.
But yeah.
They have it up north too, though. I'm from Pennsylvania. They had Waffle House there.
Well, it depends how far up north too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, it's really the Supreme Council of the House of Jacob. Interesting.
HOJ for sure.
I've never heard of that.
No, I don't mess with pork. Instead, do eat pig feet.
Excuse me. I was consoled for wearing fishnets.
Right.
Because it's too revealing. That's what they say. Okay. So I think that was about the end of our live.
Right. We wrapped it up. We talked about politics, spirituality, beliefs.
I swear, I always go so quick.
For real.
But thank y'all for joining me. Y'all are dope. Me and Babe.
We'll tap in.
Did you approve from the other before?
No.
No. We actually have our story up on our page of when they almost made us break up.
Yo, we ain't listen to them, no.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, y'all.
All right. Peace, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one.